the World Cash Foundation has alerted how increasing trading tensions could erode world economical increase. In a new paper on the Planet Economical Worldview, the IMF as well warns of risks of a not-deal Brexit. For the Planet Economics, the IMF is now predictive increase of 3.5% in 2019. In October, it prediction 3.7%. For the UK, the paper predicts increase of on 1.5% the year and following, but it as well says down there is significant ambiguity about how drawing. The world drawing represents weaker increase rather than recent year. Rate increases superimposed by the Trump card authority in the US and its copy in Beijing include already introduced to a early lower. The IMF as well expects China's slowing to go on. The prediction for the year and following is 6.2%. In the new evaluation, down there are revisions for the advanced economies, especially the Eurozone. How reflects disruptions to the engine production in Germany of new gas emissions standards. Down there are as well concerns on Italy, wherever finance markets include been uncomfortable by the government plans to extend conducting. Down there are extended weaknesses in the nation's banking business framework as so. The worldview for the UK is particularly vague, though down there is a little upwards review to the prediction for following year. The 2019 drawing is unchanged. Down there are as well a band of factors how weight on the worldview for several growing and evolving economies. Iran is struck by sanctions regime, Saudi Arabia by weaker oil manufacture. The economies of both of Turkey and Argentina are forecasted to agreement, as is Venezuela's, but it is potential to be though more than harsh in how instance rather than previous anticipated. All how told, the major world prediction of 3.5% does, however, yet comprise a reputable growth in economical operation. But the anxiety how it might not rotate out so is obvious. Trading tensions seem to be the largest worry about, and they include been a repeated topic in latter IMF assessments of the economical worldview. How is reflecting in the International Monetary Fund's urge for activity of its term countries' governments. This major share politics precedence is for countries to solve company operatively and rapidly their trading disagreements and the resultant politics ambiguity, quite rather than increase detrimental impeding future and destabilizing and already retarding world economics, the IMF told. The paper recalls how in its October prediction, down there had already been a lower, partially due to the effect of the rate increases approved by the US and China. The IMF as well says down there are risks of finance markets. The International Monetary Fund's head political economist, Jita Gopinath, told Time finance markets in progressive economies emerging to be detached of trading tensions for lot of 2018, the two include be twisted more than newly, a stringent finance facility and increasing the risks to world increase. In supplement to world trading tensions, the paper mentions a more than significant slowing in China and a not-deal Brexit as probable triggers for a next degradation in finance markets. The general traction of the paper is how the IMF expects the restoration of the large economic downturn of 2008-09 to go on. But the clouds, although, are collection.